Welcome to London Property News Bulletin. Every week, we break down the key headlines and the wider news that could influence the market, keeping you informed and confident in your decisions. Here is what you need to know this week.
The tax debate stopped being theoretical this week. Reports put a £247,000 fall on Westminster values as the market prices in Andy Burnham's proposed High Value Property Surcharge, the so-called £800 a year homes tax. Alongside, a wider land value tax floated to replace council tax and stamp duty. For prime central London, where a single street can hold more £2 million plus homes than an entire northern town, this is not a marginal adjustment. It is a structural repricing of the most heavily taxed residential market in the country. The Financial Times reports that over-optimistically priced UK homes now take more than 4 times as long to sell. In prime London, that gap is brutal. Ambition without evidence gets punished. Buyers at this level are more selective and more price-sensitive than at any point in this cycle, and they can afford to wait. The lesson is the one I repeat to every vendor. The first price is the only one the whole market sees. Get it wrong and you spend months negotiating against your own listing. Green Street News delivered the number that frames everything else. Prime London residential prices are now around 25% below peak, and 2/3 of the capital's luxury schemes launched since 2012 still have flats for sale. New build superprime was oversupplied into a market that has since repriced hard. The opportunity for cash-ready buyers is real, but so is the risk of catching a falling knife on the wrong scheme. This is a market that rewards specific, building-by-building knowledge, not headline optimism. The tax package has provoked organised pushback. More than 100 British millionaires have written to the Prime Minister, and a property tax petition has passed 100,000 signatures. Whatever your view, the signal matters. Prime London's owners are no longer waiting quietly. A steady move to get affairs reviewed, structures checked, and advice taken before, not after the budget. Certainty is the scarce asset right now, and it is worth more than any single relief. Borrowing got more expensive again. The average 2-year fixed has pushed to around 5.5%, its highest in roughly a year, as lenders reprice on inflation and energy-driven rate expectations. Prime buyers are less rate-dependent than the wider market, but even at the top end, lending conditions shape timing and leverage. For anyone financing a purchase or refinancing a portfolio this summer, the window for the cheapest money has closed for now. Structure and timing matter more than they did 3 months ago. The Financial Times flagged a quieter shift this week. Wealthy Londoners are increasingly betting on high-end later living. As the family home becomes a tax target and its upkeep a burden, the ultra-prime retirement sector is absorbing capital that once sat in the trophy townhouse. It is an early signal of how prime wealth reallocates under pressure. Not out of property, but into a different shape of it.
That wraps this week's London Property News Bulletin. Thank you for listening. If something caught your attention or you need support navigating the impact of the news, then please reach out to us. We're here to guide you. If this was useful, do pass it on to someone who also follows the market, and don't forget to subscribe to stay one step ahead.